What's up folks, Zach from Far North MTG here, back with some cEDH action, and it's a special one since it is the Edge of Eternities pre-release. We're going to be playing some new Edge of Eternities commanders for this week's episode. If you want to hear my general thoughts on Edge of Eternities as a set, stick around at the end of the video and I'll spend a couple minutes just kind of talking about my general thoughts, opinions, and feelings on the set. And one more thing before we talk about today's decks, and that is that a couple videos ago I mentioned I was going to be doing a giveaway to celebrate passing 3,000 subscribers. At the time that I talked about that, I didn't talk about any of the specific details because I didn't want to talk about it until I physically had the stuff I'm giving away in my hands, but I finally got it in. And here's what I'm going to be giving away. It is the Far North MTG playmat. I'm going to be giving away one of these over on our Discord. We just passed 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube, but I want to grow our Discord community a little bit, and so to foster that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway over on the Discord, so go ahead and check that out. All you got to do is join that Discord, check out the post that I make about the giveaway on the announcements tab, and then also be a subscriber, of course. Like I said, if you want to enter that Discord link is down in the description, so go ahead and check that out. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some new Edge of Eternities cEDH commanders. Today I'll be playing Tannuk. This Gruul landfall deck looks to use Tannuk as an outlet for infinite landfall combos. Dylan is playing Memenon. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this one, but it's a mono blue deck that looks to play an Artifact Storm strategy before winning the game with an Aetherflux Reservoir Sensei's Divining Top combo. Shane is playing Kefka. This Grixis clown looks to draw cards while forcing opponents to discard cards before winning the game with typical Grixis, Thassa's Oracle, or Underworld Breach lines. And Ben is on Kona. This mono green beastie looks to turn the commander sideways to cheat out massive threats and beat face. So that's what we're all rocking for this Edge of Eternities pre-release video. Once again, before we jump into the video, I just want to say, as always, thank you for watching. If you like the content, like, subscribe, it really does mean so much. Also, a very special thank you to our patrons, Ya from That's a Good Card and Card X Board. Thank you guys so much for your support, and with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into some Edge of Eternities cEDH. Pre-gaming, who's doing it?
I am.
I wish.
Not me.
Gemstone Caverns, and we will exile this Garden of Freyalise.
Draft turn. I'll start with an Exotic Orchard. I'll cast a Chrome Mox. It hurts, but I have to do it. I'm going to imprint a Mental Misstep. And then I'll tap 2 for a Grim Monolith. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. You know, Shane, I love seeing you imprint that Mental Misstep because my first play is a Command Tower into an Amulet of Vigor.
The rest of my hand is just too good.
I will pass the turn on that.
Untap, keeping, draw. City of Traders, Lotus Petal. Tap 1-2, crack the Lotus Petal for turn 1 Kona.
Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Same. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Urza Saga, Chromox, imprinting, Born Upon a Wind.
Sure.
Yeah.
1 mana for a Manifold Key.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
0 mana for a Torvon Script.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 1 blue for a Glasses of Urza.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
Ben, what's in your hand?
Nothing great, to be honest with you.
Pass.
Untap. Draft turn. I'm going to play a Mount Doom for turn. I'll tap. Go to 39 and we'll cast Kefka, floating a colorless.
I have no
What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm in Gruul.
I got nothing.
Okay,
So-
ETB, do you guys want to chat about what we're discarding here?
I'll be honest, I can only discard a land.
I can do a lands.
These are both lands.
Yeah, I can do a land.
Attaboy.
No, I really don't want to. I need
No,
these
you
land.
should.
I need the fucking mana, bros.
We all need the mana.
I'll do it. I'll agree with you guys. I'll do a land. Land.
Land.
Orcish Bowmaster. Draw 2. I'll cast a Lotus Petal.
Yup.
And I think that's gonna be the turn. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I'm gonna play a Commercial District. It's gonna enter tapped. I have 2 triggers, Surveil and Amulet of Vigor to untap it. I'll untap and then I'll Surveil. I don't think I want this Eldritch Evolution, so I'm gonna bin that. Tap 2, and I'm gonna play a Iridia, Summoner of Mist. It's landfall. When a land enters, discard a card if I do draw a card. That's gonna be my turn. I'll pass there.
Untap, keeping, draw. Pay green. Put out the Carpet of Flowers.
No
islands.
No islands, but it's out there. Then we will move to combat. As I will swing a Kona at you.
I'll take 4. Go to 36. That is my first damage.
Survival trigger on Kona. We will put out a Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah, sounds good.
We will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Another counter on the Saga. Play a, I don't fucking know, a desert land.
Rivulet.
That. Gonna play that. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Luxury Suite for turn.
4.
Cast the One Ring.
Oh, if he has protection, I can't target him.
Oh, yeah.
So it
In
has to be
response to the One Ring,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap Urza Saga to look at your hand.
Are we cooked?
Necromancy, Valley Flood Caller into the Flood Maw. So, like, if we go with the land idea again...
I mean, I will say I can't discard a land. I don't have a land to discard right now.
I guess I only have a land.
So if you only have a land, I think Ben and I should not declare what we're discarding, but maybe show cards to each other.
That's probably more than fair.
Okay, so One Ring good?
Yep.
Okay, I'll gain protection from everything. Move to combat.
Who's getting the beats down, Shane?
I think you are.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. Trigger. I'll draw my card.
In response to the trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Put a burden counter on, draw a card.
Alright, well, Ben and I are in agreement on these.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Quarter calling.
Quarter calling.
Hey!
Beautiful.
Bloodstained Mire. So I'll draw 2 again. Pass the turn.
Untap, please be a land. Oh my god, I should not have listened to you assholes about discarding a land. I should not have listened to you assholes about discarding a land.
At least you have a hand.
That's fair. I'm going to tap 2 and play an Aftermath Analyst. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. A land, and an expedition map.
Nice.
Nice.
Sadly, I have to pass on that.
We'll untap, keep it. Draw. Still no islands, huh?
Still no islands.
Yeah.
Not a single one. Pass.
Oof. Untap, upkeep, draw. There's a Saga trigger, so I'll get my 3rd, and in response, I will float my colorless. Mana Vault off of the Urza Saga. I would like to tap my Mana Vault for 3 colorless and use 2 blue to cast
Phenomena. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave all that in, and it's just gonna be a slow descent into an insanity trying to figure out how to pronounce this fucking commander.
So anyway, Michael on the stack.
Michael on the stack, yes, it's Mike.
Mike's good.
Yeah, Mike's good, yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. Cool, can't cast it. Use my colorless floating to tap my key to untap my Mana Vault. I'm gonna lose this anyway to fucking Kefka, so I'm going to play a Hydroelectric Laboratory. I'm gonna choose not to shock it, or bolt it rather.
Sure.
Because I don't have a hand anyway. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, take 1, go to 37, draw for turn. Tap 2 for a Felwar Stone. I'll move to combat. Ben, 4-5 at you.
Kefka trigger.
Should I?
Probably look at his hand right now, I think, yeah.
How many? You said
5.
5? I know what.
You know
2 of
3 of them. 3 of them.
Yeah, we know almost all of them. I'm gonna wait.
Sure.
Because I think it's worth
doing it
I think it's.
after.
I don't think looking before he draws is
probably.
getting us anything out of this one.
Probably. Okay, let's go.
He's got nothing.
I
I
have.
have 2 types in my hand.
I really want to get rid of that. I can't. We're not syncing up right now.
We're not syncing up. I gotta trust
Yep.
one of us matches with Shane.
Yep.
He probably will.
Reveal need for speed,
Turn to the
baby.
Wild Speaker.
Psych Rift.
Draw
2. Activate the One Ring. Draw 2.
Dessert.
I'll play a Blood Crypt. I'm gonna move through phases.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap, please be a land. Yes, let's go. Let's go. So play this mountain. I think I'm gonna decline the trigger here actually, because I'm gonna have to discard. Yeah, this card I'd rather have in the graveyard than whatever hypothetically could be on top. I think I'll tap 3 and play a 6.
Yep.
Gonna pass on that.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Pay a green. Discard a creature. We'll discard a Sabala. We will go searching.
Do we know about any counter spells?
We know about removal.
We do know about removal?
Yeah, we know he has a Into the Flood Maw.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get something scary. I'm just trying to think through this a little bit. So we will survival of the fittest. We will grab a Manglehorn.
So it might look a little weird that Ben is getting the Manglehorn and not like a big threat that the Kona deck is kind of known for, but I think it maybe makes a little bit of sense in this situation since we know that Shane has it into the Flood Maw. If Ben gets a big threat into his hand, he'll attempt to go to combat. Shane will just bounce the Kona back to his hand, whereas if he gets this Manglehorn, it maybe convinces Shane to maybe not use the removal on the Kona here, maybe gives him a better chance of actually sticking the Manglehorn, and then Ben's also kind of behind, so sticking like this soft stack space to maybe try to slow down the game a little bit. I definitely get the idea.
We'll float 2 colorless mana, and we will play a Holdout Settlement. City of Traders will sacrifice itself, and then we will make a green, cast the Manglehorn. Got nothing going on. I need to slow the game down a little bit. He's doing a bunch of artifact things. He got a ton of artifacts over there.
I mean, I don't know what's like super relevant on the board. I mean, Amulet Vigor is a combo piece. But
If I'm being honest, that's the best artifact on board.
I was gonna say that.
Solely because I don't have it in hand.
I was gonna say the key or the vigor.
And I mean, I also can just recast that through 6 as well, which it does make me spend the resources, but... And this is a combo piece, but it takes like 4 fucking pieces.
That's so fair.
Yeah,
The combo that takes this takes like this, a way to sacrifice lands, shifting woodland, and a guy to make more mana off of the land. So I'm 3 pieces away, and I have 1 card in hand.
That's also very fair.
Soon 0.
Soon to be 0.
I do think I will hit the Amulet of Vigor.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Look at my top card. I'm not. Can't cast it. 3 mana. Tezzeret.
Yep.
Sheesh.
That's really good.
Tezzeret on the sack.
That's the new guy.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That gets the Divining Top, which is very good.
Which is insane. It enters tap, though.
We will neg 3 to search.
Dylan didn't actually announce it for the camera here because we were just kind of talking and bantering about stuff while he was searching, but he did find a Sensei's Divining Top off of the Tezzeret activation here.
Pay 1 for a tapped Sensei's Divining Top. Trigger Tezzeret.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't work on instant speed, so I'm gonna tap for colorless to look at the top 3 and rearrange. We'll do that. 0 mana for a tapped Mishra's Bauble.
Sure.
Trigger Tez. Then... Shane, I'm gonna Glasses of Urza. So those 3 again. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, I'm fucked. It's a lot of reanimation you got there, bud. It sucks to see a Pyroblast when you're the only blue table.
Yeah.
Really sucks to see a Pyroblast right now.
That's fair.
I only have 1 blue permanent, but still.
It's a good blue permanent.
Technically, I shouldn't do this right now, but I'm going to. I'm gonna tap to tap to untap, and then pass the turn.
In your end step, tap 3 and flash in that Valley Flood Caller. I'll move my untap. Upkeep, I'll take 2, go to 33, draw for turn. This would be a really good card if people had cards in their hand.
I have 1.
More cards in their hand. Alright, I'll activate the One Ring.
Yep.
Draw 3. Mox Diamond. Getting rid of Arena of Glory. You want to see one of the plays of all time?
Yeah,
I love it.
Alright, I'm sorry, Dylan.
it's okay.
I'm gonna Pyroblast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Miminon.
By Skittered.
So I'm gonna tap 1 and 2. I'm gonna cast a Brain Freeze.
Targeting
Myself.
Huh?
And there's
when there's a
3
Tormod's Crypt?
Sure.
He said, do you want to see a play of plays?
Yeah.
Said one of the plays of all time.
One of the plays of all time.
Sure.
Brain Freeze good?
Yep.
I'll mill 9.
My only guess is that he drew into a deflecting slot.
Yeah.
8, 9. Move to attack. I should probably kill the...
Yeah.
Attack trigger. What are we discarding, Zach?
I'm discarding a magic card. What about you?
I will also discard a magic card.
It's a Abuela.
I have artifact creature.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I'll draw 2. I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to cast Into the Flood Maw. I will gift a fish to you.
Hey!
I'm going to target
Fish.
Tormod's Crypt.
In response, I'll tap and sack, targeting you.
Okay, in response to you targeting me with the Tormod's Crypt. Tap for 2 red. I will flash in an Underworld Breach.
Yes,
Forgot
sir.
about the Flood Caller.
So, Breach good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So, Breach good, still Tormod's Crypt. I will exiling these 3, then casting the Lion's Eye Diamond. Crack the LED, discard my hand. It's Gemstone, Harmonic Prodigy, Necromancy, Red Elemental Blast, and Reanimate. Casting Brain Freeze, exiling 1.
So this is the 7th.
Yeah, so 21 cards.
So mill 21 cards.
So then Brain Freeze in here. So recast LED, exiling Metamorph, Fimage, Pyroblast, crack LED again, 3 blue, floating another 1 blue. Cast Born Upon a Wind. So now all my spells can be cast as though they had flash. I'll draw my card off of the Born Upon a Wind. Now I'll present the loop of now milling my entire library, and then with the remaining blue, cast Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, you got it, boss. GG's.
Coolio.
Alright, and that is it for Edge of Eternities pre-release video. Really well played by Shane finding the win there. Honestly, this was a game that Kefka kind of just ran away with here. Getting the Kefka down early for card draw and forcing everybody to discard cards. Like, I was so far behind that whole game, I really should have kept that extra land, but I guess trying to deny resources to Shane kind of came back to bite me a little bit in the end there. I probably should have just greeted and played for myself. But yeah, like I said, Kefka completely run away with this game. Really shows the power of forcing all of your opponents to discard while getting card advantage for yourself. It's kind of asymmetrical draw like that is really, really powerful. So yeah, like I said, well played to Shane finding the win there. And now I'm going to spend a couple minutes, like I said at the start of the video, talking about Edge of Eternities as a set and kind of sharing my thoughts on it. So I guess first and foremost is that I will say this set doesn't really have a ton of stuff that I'm super excited about, at least for cEDH. There's the new Tezzeret, and then some of the station lands might see some niche play. Those are definitely really good cards. Tezzeret definitely has some combos, and some of the more fringe decks within cEDH, I do think that card's really cool, but there's generally speaking not a ton in this set that I was super excited to get my hands on and play with. At least for cEDH, I will say this set is a slam dunk for casual. I absolutely love the sci-fi theme. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, so with that being said, I had to pick up the foil showcase Green Sun Zenith. I had to get my hands on that. I'm a massive sci-fi nerd, so perfect for me. But anyways though, like I said, the set was an absolute slam dunk for casual commander. I think it's awesome. There's some stuff I definitely want to try out in some of my casual EDH decks at some point. I don't really play a ton of casual EDH anymore, but next time I do have some cards from the set that I definitely really want to give a shot and see how they play. I do think the draft environment for the set also looks pretty cool, and it does bring some pretty cool stuff to standard. I'm going to try to force lands to work in standard. Between Rydia, Tifa, Tannuk, I think there's probably a decent landfall shell that you could come up with in standard, and I've tried to force lands in like every single format I play. I love lands. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what the set does for standard. I'm pretty excited for casual commander. Just unfortunate there's not really a whole lot for cEDH, but I think that's ultimately okay at the end of the day. We just got a ton of new toys with Final Fantasy, and I feel like we've been getting a lot of stuff for cEDH these last few sets, so I think it's fine that we have a set that's not super crazy. We're not getting a ton of new game-breaking, earth-shattering commanders. I think it's okay to have, one of these sets every once in a while. And like I said, it's great for casual and other formats, so no harm, no foul there. Anyways, though, I'll kind of keep that short and sweet. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about the set, so I'll just end the video here. Once again, thank you for watching. If you like the content, like, subscribe. Go ahead and hit the Discord link to join our giveaway. Go ahead and check out our Patreon links as well. Once again, thank you to our patrons. And with all that being said, thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.